Welcome to Troy, Alabama. A lot of fans might think that running through the tee is reserved for the Volunteers of Tennessee, but the Trojans here at the Vet would strongly disagree as we are set for a showdown on the Wiregrass. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a team from the American, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway.
Make some noise for your Trojans.
On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Troy's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Pulls it in. It's Worley. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Boyd. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got him in the open. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans will line it up on first and 10. Leaves it with the back. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass. Buys a little time. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Trojans can really attack on this second and short. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter, and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Wants to throw. It's Carney. Got his man quickly. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Second down, he'll throw it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Motion from the back. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Wallace. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. With the catch, it's Boyd. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Boyd. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is in the air. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Tremble. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Dropping back, it's Carney. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Cook. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. Grabbed behind the line, it's James. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Veterans Memorial Stadium.
And the Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here. There he goes! Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David, and you saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
Got room to work. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Slings it downfield. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. That's caught. It's Willis. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something up. Turning it on! They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Worley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
2nd down coming up.
The give to the tailback. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Fighting off the defender. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Finds getting some fresh air. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. A nice play there, and that is likely how we'll put the finishing touches on this period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. So now it's second and long. Dropping back, it's Carney. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's McFadden. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Now the play fake. Going for it all. He's got it inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great... The offense coughs it up. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Good teams find ways to win, and bad teams find ways to lose, and that's an example of that right there. You need a touchdown to tie or take the lead here in the second half. You've got a golden opportunity down in the red zone. You just can't put it on the ground.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Going right to work up top. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. How in the world did that happen? Biggest disaster since the Fire Festival or the Chevy Chase show. A defensive touchdown, and we're a point away from a tie.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Boyd. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll go up top on second and short. Grab near the marker, it's Boyd. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gonna swing it on second down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Trojans getting set on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Defense trying to take it back. Flying out to the left. Past the 30.
And you put together drives, and you got to really get focused when you get down here towards the red zone and execute. But the main thing you have to have, you can't turn the football over. You got to understand that points are at a premium. We're in the second half of a really, really closely contested football game. You cannot turn the football over.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've got the ball in field goal range, David. Now it's just a matter of taking care of it.
And you've worked this all week. You know, take care of the football, get a few extra yards, Jesse. Make sure that clock obviously doesn't run out.
Yeah, bleed the clock as much as you can and get the ball situated where your kicker likes to kick from, the center or one of the hashes.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. Both of these offenses sputtered and stammered like a 73 AMC Pacer if they made one of those back then, and ultimately they come up short.
Sounds like a beautiful car that you just want to run better, and that's the problem with this offense right now. They've got the guys to make the plays, just not able to execute here today, Dave.
It's frustrating because you want to make those plays, especially offensively, but you got to find a rhythm. You got to find something you do well and kind of stick to it. That offense couldn't find anything they did really well, and that's why they couldn't put points on the board.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching